Mail list is first mail is Mr.
Hello. It's Attorney Mike Raven coming to you
Bakar?
from Chicago as usual.
Judge, they just asked you, could you go with Mr. Smith?
We have a call. It's in Georgia.
Yeah, Mr. I'm sorry, Mr. Who?
Just finished with the ladies.
Neesmith. Okay. As you can see, I hate going out of order.
Let's see what the gentlemen have to offer.
And I didn't mean to. I was just going down the list. Neesmith is charged in 22W 017655 theft by taking.
Good morning, Colleen. Looks like it's just you and me. Happy Saturday. Well, you better get on it. That's what this whole stream is designed for. I was already on with Ian Runkle of the Bailey this morning and worked out. Been getting after it this morning. I'm flexing to my audience.
It is alleged
Proud of myself.
that Mr. Neesmith did take an aluminum fuel tanker with a value of less than $1,500 with the intent of depriving the said owner. Mr. Neesmith's criminal history is a 2011 theft by taking, 2022 FTA. He is wanted out of Griffin, city of Griffin, for a failure to appear September 2020. Okay. Mr. Rendell.
I don't have the link.
Thank
if someone
you, Your
has
Honor.
it, put it in the chat.
Mr. Neesmith has stage 4 terminal prostate cancer. He, just to be frank, isn't expected to live longer than a year. He is 60 years old. And Your Honor, I'm not sure if you're familiar with aluminum fuel tanks. They weigh several hundred pounds. This is a case where Mr. Neesmith was working security at the same place where he lives, which is right next door to the place alleged in the warrant. In between the properties, there is like this junk area with all sorts of rusted metal. And Mr. Neesmith's boss had asked him to go down there because they had some break-ins to see if he could figure out how people were getting in. He was looking at the aluminum tank because his boss said, hey, look at that aluminum tank over there. Tell me if you think we can scrap it. He was looking at it. He did not take it. He is physically incapable of taking it. So I'm not sure where these charges actually arose from. He actually did speak to the employee who was like, hey, don't be on our property. And he was like, okay, I don't think I am on your property. I'm just doing what my boss told me to. So with all that said, he does have a place to live and he does have a job at the place right across the street where he was working security. And in this case, he was just doing what his boss told him to do. And he did not actually take anything because they weigh about 500 pounds. Given all of that, I do understand the FTA. There is an explanation for that as well, but I believe that's not what today's hearing is about. I think his FTA hearing would be able to handle that. It is an unrelated matter. He's never had a theft offense. He's not a thief. Given all of that, we would be asking for a UJR, especially considering his dire physical situation.
Okay. All right. Madam Solicitor.
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Neesmith already has a $1,000 cash surety bond that has been set on this case. The state would be fine with the bond remaining as it's already been set.
All right. And Mr. Randall, I believe he does have it indicates a 2011 theft by taking. But obviously the concerns are about the FTAs, and the bond had already been set in the amount of $1,000, and it will remain at $1,000.
Have you ever had a failure to appear?
Possibly. Yeah, I can't speak. Oh.
I wouldn't have a problem with Mr. Neesmith. It's up to Your Honor. I'm not.
Yeah, you can speak, Mr. Neesmith.
Yes, sir. I was saying, I was given 18 months. That was the prognosis I was given. I'm on like 22 months now. And, but I've never breached anybody's property. I don't steal. I was security there. There's no way I would do that. I was, that's my job to keep people off the property that we had. And that's what I was explaining to them. I went straight down and talked to the people that wanted the businesses, and I went to the other business.
We wanted to
They
post a
were gone
link
until 2:15.
to Runkle of the Bailey's charity stream. He's doing a 24-hour
I've
stream.
never ever breached anybody's property over there because I wouldn't want anybody breaching
He's
out.
absolutely crushing it.
Okay.
That's why pretty much I'm there because I know these guys. I've known them. That gives me a place to live, a place to stay, and I'm not a burden on anybody. We all. I know my time is short, and and that's the main reason I was over there. And I've tried to make a point. My life's pretty simple, man. I don't even really leave.
Thank you, Mr.
All right.
Smith.
Thank you, Mr. Neesmith. Listen, the bond remained at $1,000 regular bond, which you can do either cash or go to a bondsman, and that you do not return to FEPCO located at 3458 Moreland Avenue, Conley, Georgia.
I believe it was
Okay.
Children's Miracle Network is the charity.
Thank you.
I think Blandino's out. I could give him a call. He'd probably,
All right.
he'd probably go on.
Okay. Is anybody else that we need to take up before we start?
Thank you,
regular order?
Nidani.
Okay. All right. Next, we have Mr. Looks like Bakar Suleiman.
Bakar?
Yes, Bakar.
Goosebump is on top of it. I love it.
Okay.
Yeah, he's up over $25,000.
Hey, Mr. Bakar.
It's fantastic. All straight to charity. He doesn't
All right,
touch
you're
it.
charged
Goes
with
straight
an
to the charity.
22W017634 with criminal trespass.
Oh, that's awesome. Thank you for sharing that
It is
with us.
alleged that while on patrol, officer recognized the accused because he had previously issued a criminal trespass on October 4th, 2022.
It's a
And
horrible
it was
idea.
at the location of the Quick Trip located at
Pretty much
5500
all
Buford
politics in
Highway,
Illinois.
Doraville, in which your entry was forbidden.
Yes, sir. You police officer.
Mr. Suleiman's criminal history is as follows. 2020 disorderly conduct, 2021 criminal trespass, 2021 disorderly conduct, 2021 criminal trespass. He has a pending November 2021 public indecency, a January
Agreed.
2022 public indecency criminal trespass, less than an ounce of marijuana, and March of 2022 public indecency.
I'm kind of digging Judge
Yes,
Hurd.
Your Honor. We'd be asking. I was unable to communicate with Mr. Bakar.
He looks
I do believe
distinguished with
there's
his-
some
with
mental
his bow
health
tie.
issues here. I do understand his criminal history, but I also seriously doubt he has any sort of income. Just given the fact that no one called the police and he wasn't causing any harm or anything, he was at a location, we would be asking for a UJR. I do understand his criminal history, but that will be our ask.
Okay, Madam Prosecutor.
Your Honor, because of the criminal history and because he was already issued a trespass warning for that location, and even without anyone at the location actually, I guess, contacting the police to complain, the state would ask for a bond on this matter. Your Honor, because of his history, I would ask for a $500 bond.
Okay.
And that could be, I guess it's probably too low to go through a bonding company, maybe a $50 cash option. But with the term that he stay away from the location, the
This is a good group.
5500.
The defense attorney, the
highway
prosecutor,
address.
and the judge. Rock solid,
And Your Honor,
especially for
as I'm sure
Saturday
you know,
morning.
cash options are no longer available, so we would just ask for a $50 cash bond.
Okay. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, there are no cash options available.
Oh, okay.
So, in this, I'm sorry. Was somebody saying something? Okay, hold on. Hold on, Mr. Solomon.
Oh, thank you, Jenny. It's great to have coffee with you.
This is a difficult one because obviously there's some mental health issues, challenges that we got going on. I'm going to do an unsecured judicial release on this. The reason why such is that Mr. Solomon actually wasn't being called on by no one at Quick Trip. The officer just happened to see him there, and then there's no indication there was any type of disturbances as a result. It's a difficult one because, yeah. And I do, in light of the fact he does have so many outstanding matters. And
Ooh,
then
sorry about that.
We have what, one, two,
Random sneeze.
three cases that are still pending. I'm gonna do. I changed. I'm gonna do the $50 cash option.
I think.
on this.
I don't know how to do that, but you'll have to walk me through it, Goosebump. I think I've done it before, but I can't remember. Oh, good morning, Chrissy. Yeah, we are in Georgia. I do love a good Georgia pre-trial.
You know, in addition to the $50 cash option, is that he do not return back to 5500 Buford Highway. That's the Quick Trip location.
Okay.
Fine.
Okay. No. I don't know how to do it. Ooh, I think I don't know if I can do it from StreamYard. What's going on here?
His signature is saved, Judge.
All right. So I'm getting ready to sign now. All right. And Mr. Cruz and Mr. Gutierrez, they will come at the end of the calendar because they are both of them need language line. Okay. So the next was had Mr. Hicks.
Okay, I think I pinned it. Tell me if I got that done.
Mr. Hicks is charging 22W017072 with obstruction.
Yeah, it's awesome. I gotta clip some of that. There's some meme material in there. Yay!
I'm sorry, I got the wrong one. I'm sorry, Mr. Lewis. Yeah, I'm sorry, I put the wrong case number in. Put Mr. Gutierrez case number in.
Judge Heard, you're going to have to move this thing along. I'm streaming this here. Let's have some action.
Okay, Mr. Hicks and warrant number 22W017072.
Don't make me find
charged
Judge
being
Fink's call.
obstruction. It is alleged
This is your moment,
that
Judge.
there was a burglary call in process, a burglary in progress call, and that
Happy juice in the morning. Nothing like
while the officer was discharging his lawful duties, that the accused did not obey officer's verbal command and fled the scene on foot. And basically, the officer in this situation, it's an allegation that the officer had followed a vehicle matching the description, and while she waited for backup, the verbal commands were given, and as the driver acted like he was going to comply, but instead ran. That's what the allegations are. In that, Mr. Hicks,
I'll tell you, this is what
criminal history
happens
is a 2015
when I
criminal
don't go out on Friday.
trespass, 2015, 2017 failure to appear, and a 2017 driving with a suspended license. Okay, Mr. Rendell.
Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Hicks does have a good address where he's lived for 3 years. He also was working construction for about 2 years, but he believes he
I'll
may
check
have
on
lost
that.
his job because he's been locked up for a couple days and hasn't shown up to work. So he has no discernible income at this moment. He does have a 1-year-old son that he takes care of. And he uses his car to take his the mother of his child to work and his son to daycare. And just given the nature of the charges and the fact
Thank
that
you,
he
Mike.
can't really afford any type
That's
of bond,
awesome.
we would be asking for a $1,000 regular bond.
Okay. Madam Solicitor.
See, I'm not as nice as Ian. I'm not doing 24
Your
hours.
Honor, the
stream,
state
but
would-
I'll mention it on mine.
Would agree to the $1,000 regular bond. We have no objection to that.
It's about as good as it gets.
Sure. Based upon the agreement of the
I stopped by too. I
state
stopped
and
by. I
and
did.
your attorney, I will go ahead and set the bond in this matter at $1,000. And that's a regular bond. I'm sorry.
That's like 300.
Regular bond, which means you'll be able to go through a bondsman.
Or I can't figure it out. I got cash, yeah. Oh no.
John, what are you doing up?
Oh,
I'm impressed.
Oh.
All right. The next we have Mr. Michael Ingram.
Hello, Your Honor. My name is Amanda Shaheen. I'm going to be representing Mr. Ingram today under the Second Year Practice Act under Mr. Randall's supervision.
Oh boy.
Okay, that's great. Okay,
Thank you.
excellent. Mr.
Okay, that's
Randall, Mr. Ingram, sorry, Mr. Randall. Mr. Ingram
Simpson
charged
would like
with,
rake her over the calls.
22W
This guy just goes, okay, great.
017620 with theft by taking.
I believe it's theft by shoplifting, Your Honor.
Okay, well, I'm sorry, I had it on my calendar, theft by taking. Let me look.
Yeah, right about now, Simpson would be telling them, asking them where they went to school, telling them that the sponsoring attorneys doesn't know what they're talking about,
It's being theft by taking, misdemeanor.
and generally having a good time with
Listed
it.
here on the offense on the system. It is alleged in this matter that said accused did take meat from a Walmart and passed all points of paying for items.
Took meat from Walmart.
Mr.
Sounds like
Ingram's criminal
shoplifting.
history is a 2010 marijuana less than an ounce. 2016 looks like
Maybe he
they
had the
couldn't tell it was
munchies.
aggravated assault or was it just dismissed or what have you. But you also has a 2019 April 2019 possession of drug related object that's pending. Mr. Rendell. I'm sorry.
It's okay, Your Honor. So Mr. Ingram is 59 years old. He's lived in Georgia with his wife. He's lived here his whole life. He works as a landscaper, and he also does a lot of volunteer activities, helping the elderly folks in his neighborhood. He makes about $350 a week, but his rent is about $700 a month, and then his car insurance is about $120 a month. So just given his income and expenses, he can't really afford a bond. And so we would be asking for the court to consider a UJR in this case.
Okay. And I do want to make a note that the allegation
great right
alleged that the cost of the items were $66.02.
Yes, sir.
All
Yes, Your
right.
Honor.
Yes.
Oh,
Madam
that's
Solicitor?
cute. She's nervous. She
Your
did a great
Honor,
job, but she was
the
like all
state
studied
would
up for
object
this.
To a UJR, we would be okay with $100 cash bond, and for the term to include,
That's awesome.
do not return to that Walmart location.
Your Honor, Mr. Ingram indicated to me that he would not be able to afford any bond really. The do not return is something that I think he would be okay with. But we would again just ask the court either UJR or as lowest as possible. He indicated to me that he could, $50 would be a lot for him.
Yeah, apparently
All
he
right.
sold $60 worth of meat.
All right. The court's going to set Mr. Ingram's bond. This is going to be $1,000 regular bond. That means he'll have to go to a bondsman. And since he's a resident here, he shouldn't have any problems in getting that done. And the condition is do not return to the Walmart location.
Yes, Your Honor, thank you.
I don't know. They'll probably take restitution of $62 out of that. I think that's the plan. And it's a reasonable one. Good morning, Leanne. Nice to see you.
And do not return to any Walmart in DeKalb County. I don't know if we can actually say that.
And don't go to Fulton County. Don't even get
We can?
gas.
Okay.
Don't even look at Fulton County. Okay.
So do not come to any Walmart in DeKalb County.
No Walmart in DeKalb County. No gas in Fulton. Get out of the state of Georgia.
Nope.
West Virginia in the house. I love it. I didn't know I had people in West Virginia, but now I do,
All right.
which is awesome.
We have next Mr. Jamar Jackson.
Yes, Your Honor, I'm going to be
Okay.
representing Mr. Jackson.
All
as
right,
well.
there you go. All right, getting it in. Okay. It's 22W017619. That's family violence battery.
Oh no. Oh no. Make it make sense, guy. Are you talking about in Maribel's courtroom? I haven't seen his courtroom. They haven't been posting, or I've been busy doing trials, so I wouldn't know. But it doesn't seem like they've been posting. Make it make sense. I forgot that. I was a couple of cocktails in when you unloaded that little tidbit on me. I couldn't take it. Oh, come on.
It's alleged that the accused caused visible bodily harm to a Samara Jackson by grabbing the victim by both sides, both of his hands, by her head and face. And that said accused is the spouse and also the father of victim's children. Officers allege that he observed lacerations consistent with fingernail scratches underneath the victim's eye right eye on the left side of her jaw. All this occurred after the argument. My understanding, there is a history of violence that was alleged, but no previous calls to the police department. Mr. Jackson has a 2016 matter out of California, is the possession of a controlled substance, and then out of Arizona has a 2017 driving suspended license and a 2017 DUI.
This guy's too slow, and I've got an
Madam
attorney in
PD.
Genesee I like. Let's go check him
Yes,
out.
Your Honor. Mr. Jackson's 29. He's been living in Georgia with his wife and their 2 kids. He's working at for a temp company right now, making about $750 a week. He works Monday through Saturday.
What the charge is and punishment is waiving any further reading of it. He owns his own lawn care service, but we're getting into these months and it's been a little slow, so he is requesting court-appointed counsel.
This is the attorney that uncorked. Run like the wind.
Mr. Stewart, is that information true?
I like him.
Yes, John.
Okay. It's be assigned to Judge Manley. Order court-appointed attorney set probable cause conference for November 17th at 1 o'clock. Examination date for November 23rd. Do you live in the same household as Veronica Thomas?
Your Honor, he's indicated that he really doesn't know her. This is apparently, he was at a hotel. She lives at this hotel, and he does not really know her personally. He doesn't live with her. They don't have any children together. He understands he can have no contact, but he indicated he doesn't want contact. So there's no reason for that. We'd asked for a personal recognizance bond. I made it clear to him any violation, he would be jailed, and he knows that.
Sir, do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
And it's true you don't have any reason to have any contact with Veronica Thomas?
I don't know Veronica. No, it was just we had an altercation that day. I don't know her.
Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah.
Sleep.
Don't tell me anything beyond that. I'm sorry, Mr. Rush. The only thing I guess I asked is that it was at
Stop
something
talking.
like a hotel or something.
He was at a hotel, and she apparently resides at that hotel in another room or another area of the hotel. It's my understanding.
Can you tell me which hotel by chance? You know which hotel?
Mr. Stewart, what hotel?
Red Roof Inn, Your Honor.
Red Roof Inn. Okay, so
Motel.
Yeah, the motel. Yeah.
I was thinking Four
No
Seasons.
contact with the alleged victim. Also, not to be on Red Roof Inn property. Okay.
Yes, Your Honor.
Who knows? Red or Finn.
And set a $15,000 personal recognizance bond. And let's see, also condition that fingerprints be taken through Genesee County.
And it was on
Sheriff's
top of
Department if they
it
haven't been
from the
taken.
start.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Okay, you're welcome. You're all set.
It starts early. It starts early.
Are you Kevin Stubbs Jr.?
Yes.
Okay, Mr. Rush?
Your Honor, Kevin Rush on behalf of Mr. Stubbs. I went through the rights this morning as well as the rights to a preliminary examination, and then Mr. Szabo interviewed Mr. Stubbs. It's my understanding that Mr. Stubbs understands what his rights are and the charges and is waiving any further reading of that. Your Honor, considering the nature of the charge, we are asking for court-appointed counsel.
Okay. This will be assigned to Judge. I'm sorry, sir, is that information true?
Yes.
This will be assigned to Judge Hammond. Order court-appointed attorney set probable cause conference for November 17th at 1 o'clock. Examination date for November 22nd.
He looked like a good Marable candidate.
Place no bond on the matter. Also conditions, no contact with the victim's family members. We'll leave it at that. Order fingerprints through Genesee County Sheriff's Department. Not taken already. Okay.
All right, thank you, Your Honor.
Okay. You're welcome. Yeah. You know, Janet, put down there no contact with alleged witnesses as well. I didn't see that on there. Yeah. Mr. Rush, I just put no contact with witnesses as well. Just
Understandable.
let's see, is it Maurice Hall?
Yes, it is, sir.
Okay. Mr. Rush?
Your Honor, Kevin Rush on behalf of Mr. Hall. I went through the rights this morning as well as the rights of preliminary examination. And then Mr. Zabo interviewed Mr. Hall. It's my understanding that he's indicated he understands his rights and what the charges are and punishment and is waiving any further reading of that. He does work. He works at Rise Development Company, but he's paid by the job. So it's a little sporadic. So we would ask for court-appointed counsel.
Okay. Mr. Hall, is that information true?
Yes, it is, sir.
Okay. This be assigned to Judge Marsh. Order court-appointed attorney set probable cause conference for November 17th at 8:30.
Okay.
Mr. Rush, anything with regard to bond? I guess I just for my understanding, that it says pneumatic gun. I'm assuming it's like a nail gun of some sort, something like that.
Yes, something like that.
Yeah, something around there. Okay. All right. Anything with regard to bond?
Well, he indicates the address is correct. He lives with his cousin, and he's a lifetime resident of Genesee County, so he's got good contacts, and he does work. He's not on probation or parole, had one prior matter, but that was back in 2006, and he indicated he always has kept his court appearances, and indicates in this he absolutely will make his court appearances. I'd ask the court to consider a personal recognizance bond for him. I'm not quite sure about all this incident, but you know, certainly he was advised to slow down when it comes to police officers.
Okay. Mr. Hall, is that information true?
Yes, it is, sir.
Okay. At a $5,000 personal recognizance bond on each count 1 through 6.
Okay.
Set. Let's see. Condition, yeah, 5,000 PR on each, and then I guess we'll just leave it at that. 5,000 personal recognizance on each count 1 through 6. Okay.
Thank you, Judge.
Okay.
Why not? We can squeeze one in.
I'm going to use Miss Fowler's word. She now is in a throuple. And not only does she choose to be in a throuple.
Mr. Rush?
Yes, Your Honor. Kevin Rush, on behalf of Mr. Freeman. I've gone through the trial rights this morning as well as the rights of preliminary examination within 21 days. And then Mr. Zabo interviewed Mr. Freeman. It's my understanding he's indicated he understands his rights and what the charges are and potential punishment and is waiving any further reading of that. Your Honor, he does work. He remodels houses. He works with his cousin. But he makes, I believe it's approximately $1,000 a month. So he is requesting court-appointed counsel.
Okay.
Is that correct with your income, Mr. Freeman?
No, sir, I make about $1,000 a week.
Oh, I'm sorry. I have a month here.
And Berserker, I was gonna try to get Berserker.
Stop. Your Honor, I guess we would still ask for court appointment. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Sorry. He's trying to retain Al Zerka. But I don't think that has been done yet. But have you actually retained Mr. Zerka?
I have in the past, not.
Right, that's what I thought. At this point, he's attempting to do that, and we would ask at least just for his protection, court-appointed counsel, perhaps with a protective order in the meantime, but it looks like he's trying to retain Al.
I don't think he qualifies at $1,000 a week.
Yeah, Mr. Freeman, give me the income as well. This is actually going to remain one of my files, Judge Goggins. Order court-appointed attorney under protective order for this time being. Set probable cause conference for November 17th at 1 o'clock. Examination date for November 23rd. Mr. Rush, anything with regard to bond?
Yes, Your Honor. He indicates that he would go live with his cousin on Linda Drive in Grand Blanc. Now, he doesn't exactly know the address yet, but he was advised he needs to just update that, and he said that he would. He's a lifetime resident of Genesee County and works, as I've indicated, but he's not on probation or parole with no felonies. Does have some driving while license suspended cases, but he has no felonies. I only can note that this is from August, and it looks like it was issued in September. He's stayed out of trouble. Apparently, the victim is his live-in, but he knows he can have no contact with her. Sounds like he was trying to do the right thing by getting an attorney involved in this, and I'm not quite sure whether he's had any contact with her since the incident. But we certainly would ask for a reasonable bond in the matter, Judge.
Okay. Mr. Freeman, is that information true as well?
That is correct.
Set. Count 1 and count 4 set a $10,000 cash surety bond. Count 5, $5,000 cash surety bond. Counts 2 and 3, $5,000 personal recognizance bonds. Condition that you have no contact with the alleged victim, Ashley Kennedy. That means no telephone calls, texting, social media, anything. Do you understand that?
Yes, sir.
Not to use any alcohol or illegal drugs. Submit to random drug and alcohol testing. Not to possess any firearms or dangerous weapons. And we'll leave it at that. Okay. Trusting you're going to stay away from her. If not, quite frankly, be back in jail. I'm not placing a GPS tether, and I'm trusting you have no contact. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. You're all set.
Thank you.
I don't see any other calls. If somebody has a good one, this one I like a little better, but the last one was so slow. Nice group.
Sir, you must be, are you Eric Packard? Is that right?
No, I believe it's Stephen Andrews. Andrew, excuse me.
Oh, Stephen Andrew must be one of our. Oh, okay, that's why. No, we got a couple more, but Stephen Andrew, we can go. I don't care what order we go. I just threw me off with that.
He was just going down the list, so.
Yeah, that's fine. Stephen Andrew, sir, and Mr. Rush.
Yes, Your Honor. Kevin Rush on behalf of Mr. Andrew. I'd gone through the trial rights this morning and misdemeanor rights for Mr. Andrew as well. this morning, and Mr. Zabo interviewed Mr. Andrew and went through the charges. There are 2 misdemeanors. They are related.
Yeah. We need some
It's
wackiness.
his wife and his
Maybe we'll get lucky.
15-year-old daughter. My understanding is he understands his rights, and he understands what the charge is and potential punishment, and is waiving any further reading of that. Your Honor, he's indicated that he works for Universal Coding. He makes $16.50 an hour, but he may have lost his job because of being in the county jail. So we are requesting court-appointed counsel.
Okay. Mr. Andrew, is that information true?
Yes, Your Honor.
Okay. Well, and you, looks like you did sign in divisive rights as well. We'll place that in the file. Enter not guilty plea on the 2 domestic assault and battery charges. Order court-appointed attorney set pre-trial for November 16th
Wait,
at 8:30.
I see a new one that just looks promising. Come with me on a journey. Let's do this thing.
And then, Mr. Rush, anything with regard to bond?
Judge has indicated that the address that he would go live at, because he's told he can have no contact, he understands that. He would go to 1048 West 12th Street in Flint, 48507. Reside with a friend. He is been in Genesee County for 25 years. I already indicated that he does.
Oh no. I've never seen this one before. Has anyone seen this call before? It's Amarillo. It's a motley crew. I got to see what's going on here. Well, where do you live, Just Jill? If you live in Washington County, yeah. Or Genesee County, for that matter. Or in the 36D. Or in St. Joe. Well, I couldn't hear it. I thought they were underway. You've seen this?
Ran the macro on that one.
Are we in for a treat?
Yep.
These are the people whose naughty adventures went wrong last night. It's my guess. I don't believe I've ever seen Judge Hamilton before. Come on, Judge Hamilton. Bring us some wacky. Let's see it.
You received a citation for walking on the roadway where a sidewalk was provided. You wish to enter a plea of not guilty, no contest, or guilty.
Oh, this is delicious already.
Okay.
Walking on a sidewalk.
I do want to just give you a little perspective. If you plead guilty or no contest, your time served, but you can maintain a plea of not guilty. I'm happy for you to do that. Say it again. So not guilty? Okay.
Oh, this is
I'm
fun.
going to
This
set
can
a
be small time.
$500 PR bond.
Oh, I
You're
like
required
this.
to be here on the date and time listed on your bond. Make sure you show up so we can talk to you about
Here
your
we go.
trial
Here we go.
options. Okay.
This will prove we can have fun anywhere.
Okay. Good luck.
Here at La Tuck
You
with
can
Mike.
return to your pod.
I'm getting good vibes out of the Amarillo municipal call here.
Orlando Behill.
Yes, ma'am.
I liked that. Before you think about this too
Good
much,
morning, Mr. Behill. You were charged on November 2nd with possession of drug paraphernalia.
you could
You wish to
leave.
enter a plea of not guilty, no contest, or guilty.
No contest.
Mr. Behill, your time served. Thank you. You're free to go.
Thank you, ma'am. God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
Bye-bye. In case you haven't figured it out, be pleasant. Shut your hole. She's going to let you go. Those are the sorts of offenses that they don't want to keep you for. Overnight was enough. Well, Jenny, I don't know. I don't know if you want to see that one or not. It's kind of nasty. Absolutely. All right. Here's the thing. Judge Hamilton, here's your moment to shine. You don't know it, but here you're on Law Talk with Mike. No, I don't like this dead space. Could you move that call? I'm sure they'd like to go home. And we want some wacky. I mean, what are we doing here? All right, fine. We'll just have a throuple.
See, I'm going to use Miss Fowler's words. She now is in a throuple. And not only does she choose to be in a throuple, and she's shacked up in the bed with the throuple. Now, if anybody thinks this is okay, I am in the wrong world.
Look at that. We had a whole throuple. They still haven't said anything. This is outrageous. How am I supposed to have a Java Injustice stream if they won't call cases? Think of the children. In all seriousness, if you don't want to think of the children, go over to Ian's stream, or Uncle of the Bailey. Drop him a couple bucks.
Mr. Woolley?
I guess that's what I'm trying to say here, Joan. That's what I'm trying to say. How do you expect a playlist?
Mr. Woolley, are you thinking clearly today?
I sure am.
Hey, I heard you tell the clerk your address and everything. You spoke very well. Looks like yesterday was not a good day.
It was not.
Okay. You were charged with the offense of public intoxication. Do you wish to plead not guilty, no contest, or guilty?
No contest, Your Honor.
Okay. So based on your plea of no contest, I will find you guilty, assess a $484 fine and court cost.
He's living the naughty adventure
I'll give
lifestyle.
you 2 days jail credit. That's $300.
Okay.
Your balance is 184. I'm going to release you to report here by 2 p.m. on Monday. Okay? If you can pay the 184, Mr. Woolley, you just pay it. And you don't have to come in, but you have to have it paid by 2 o'clock. The deputy is going to give you a map of directions to our court. It includes a website that you can make your payment on if you wish to.
Okay.
If you can't pay it, don't worry about it. I'm just telling you, if you had the funds to pay it, you can. Otherwise, you show up on Monday at 2 and we'll talk about how you can get it paid. Okay?
Okay.
Yeah, I hope it was worth it.
We'll see you Monday at 2.
Okay. Am I released to go?
Yes.
He seems like an eminently reasonable guy who had too much, and that's it. I mean, he's making lots of sense this morning because he's not drunk anymore.
You have a pedestrian entering path of vehicle from November 26, 2021. Do you wish to enter plea of not guilty? No contest or guilty? Guilty. Guilty? Your time served. You're free to go.
All right, this judge is cool. I'm wondering if she's got some more intricate stuff in here. Yeah, you know, just depends what happened last night, basically. What's this thing with backpacks? Ask Biggin. He's in here. It's all his fault.
Tomas Contreras.
Yes, ma'am.
Mr. Contreras, you have a couple of different cases. From March 31st of 2022, you have a no seatbelt passenger.
Oh, good Lord.
From September 9th of 2022, you have a no seatbelt passenger.
We got 2 no seatbelt tickets. Is he in the
You
clink?
want to wear your seatbelt when you're in the passenger seat. Do you want to plead not guilty, no contest, or guilty?
No contest.
Okay, your time served on those, sir. You're free to go. Good luck.
Time served on a seatbelt, but he got 2 of them. I haven't been to the office, Skeptical Chemist, but thank you. I'm looking forward to it. Okay, so we had a guy. Here's a call so far. We got a guy walking down the road where a sidewalk was available. We got a guy who just went on a bender, but now is making all kinds of sense. I can't remember what the girl was charged with, but she pled guilty and got time served. Then we got a guy with 2 seatbelt violations. I'm liking this call. This is a blockbuster. But we need to pick up the pace. Once again, this is no way to get your own playlist. If we can cut out the in between. Yeah, she's a cool judge. I like her. She just needs to call the cases faster. I get it. She's working in between. I know.
Yes, ma'am.
February 21st of 2017, you received a no insurance, no driver's license, and operation of vehicle with expired plate ticket. You pled no contest to those in June of 2017. On October 13th of 2016,
that would make sense.
You received an animal rabies vaccination citation for spooking. You did not plead on that until June of 2017.
Amarillo.
On October 13th of 2016, you received a citation for animal rabies vaccination.
I think.
For Buddy. You pled no contest to that in June of 2017.
For Buddy.
When you pled no contest to those, I think you were in jail. You were given jail credit as appropriate.
Yeah, rabies vaccination case.
And then you were released. You
This call's
reported
fantastic.
here. You set up a payment plan. You made 0 payments. Why did you make 0 payments on your payment plan?
Was that for court costs?
Fine and court cost, ma'am. Your balance is $1,476. You have $300 in credit, so your actual balance today is $1,176.
Can I can get the money. I just need to be released to go get it. I'll go
Well,
pay.
you were arrested the other day for prostitution. Do you have any other employment?
Yes, I do.
Where?
In houses.
Okay, I'm assuming that's
Lawful job.
I clean houses every day.
How much do you make?
She's not buying the
150.
clean houses thing.
And that's cash usually, isn't it?
She's not saying it, but she's not buying it.
So you certainly have had the funds to pay these citations. Why have you chosen not to pay them?
I don't know. I will pay them, though, ma'am. I will pay them. I promise.
Okay, well, here's the deal. I'm gonna find that you are not indigent. You failed to make a good faith effort to resolve your fines and court costs.
But I
I am
will.
going to remand you to the chief of police of the city of Amarillo until your fines and costs are paid in full.
What does that
You'll
mean?
receive $150 a day jail credit. So if somebody can bring that money up to you, you can get out of jail. Otherwise, it's $150 a day. You may return to your pod.
If somebody can bring the 1,900?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, so you can pay the money, but not, and the judge knew it, and that's why she's holding your feet to the fire. She's saying you're not getting out of the clink till you pay it because I don't believe what you're saying. And the defendant's reaction proves that the judge's instinct was correct. She'll get it done. She ain't get done from cleaning houses, though. It's not funny, but it's true. It's true. Yep, that's what is gonna happen. I'm not endorsing it. I just understand reality like the rest of my chat.
Mr. Steiger,
Yes, ma'am.
take a look at something here. How are you today?
Doing good. How about yourself?
I'm okay. You're gonna have to speak up when we speak. I'm struggling to hear you, okay?
Now,
Thank you.
I mean, I think she's reviewing the files as she goes. And that's the in between, which I get. She doesn't have any help. It's Saturday. I tip my cap to her for showing up on Saturday. Knox Stream candidate number 2 is epic. Was that's from today? Already? Let me see if I can find it.
Hey, Mr. Steiger, thank you for waiting. On October 24th of 2021, you received a citation for driving without a license, no insurance second, and operation of vehicle with expired plate. Then on December 16th of 2021, you received another citation for driving that Chevy Suburban with an expired registration. Do you still have that Suburban?
Yeah, I do have that Suburban. And that's
Have
the-
you ever gotten the registration updated?
No, that's all I can get to work. And I've been
Oh,
working.
so it's just parked?
Yeah, it's just parked.
Okay, well, that's good because that's a moving target every time you drive around town with a car with,
Every time after work, they get me after work every time.
yeah, driving a late model Suburban that everybody knows has expired registration.
Yeah.
You're just asking for a conversation with the police.
Yeah,
What
makes
do
you look
wanna
like
do
a
on
drug
those
dealer.
tickets? Do you want to plead not
I don't know that
guilty,
he
no
is, but
contest or guilty?
it's what everyone would think.
No contest.
Okay, you'll be time served on the no driver's license and both of the expired plate tickets. You'll have $300 credit on the no insurance second, so your balance will be 433 on that. Why did you not keep up with your cases before? You made a payment arrangement.
Well, I think I was working at Burger King at that time, and I wasn't getting a lot of hours. And then my baby brother died at 3, and then my brother had 2 kids, so I just been helping my whole family.
Mr. Steiger, you can't help your whole family when you're sitting in jail
Yeah, I know.
because you don't pay your tickets. So
But right now I'm working at JBS in Cactus, Texas, at a beef plant.
do you lose your job by going to jail?
I will if I don't make it to work on Monday.
But that's not how he gets his money, Judge. That's just a front.
What time do you have to be
Don't
at
worry
work?
about it.
I have to be at work at 6.
What time do you get off of work?
At 2:30.
This guy's smooth. I don't believe the word that's coming out of his
I
mouth.
asked them if they could let me leave early to make it to court on 2 p.m.
He's respectful. He has a good tone. Although nobody believes it,
But I
he's
make
saying the
about
right
800
things.
a week. I've been working there for a year and 5 months.
You get off of work at 2:30. Can you be here by 4?
Yes, ma'am.
Karen, I'm gonna set him to be here by 4 o'clock on Monday. He gets his own little jail release docket. I know that makes you happy.
Yeah. It's time.
We're gonna get your payment plan reset. Can you bring any money with you?
Yes, ma'am.
How much do you think you can pay on Monday?
Bring 250.
Okay, even if you don't bring 250, come to court. Does that make sense?
Yes, ma'am.
I think your balance is about 1,086 right now.
I think I looked it up about like 2 months ago, and when I added up all the tickets, it was like 2,000. It was like 2,480.
You get jail credit,
Oh, okay.
so you get jail credit.
This is actually charming. There's a mutual respect. She understands what's going on. He understands what's going on.
Because
They got
3
some
of those are time
business.
served today.
Okay.
They're
You
trying
know
to get
if-
through it together.
Sorry, say again.
You know if those tickets they'll expire my driver's license if I get one?
Oh, the one that's gonna hurt your driver's license, the new one that's gonna hurt your driver's license is the no insurance ticket.
Okay.
That's
'Cause
gonna
I-
cause your license to get suspended if you don't show DPS proof of insurance.
Okay.
Is the
Right.
vehicle you're driving now legal?
No, ma'am. I told you I just use it for work. I don't go anywhere else in it.
Yeah, but no, I thought you weren't driving the Suburban.
Oh, yes, I am. It's parked.
Oh, when you said parked, I thought you meant like permanently parked.
Yes.
Oh,
That's
no.
what you drive to go to work?
It's parked because I'm
That
in
Suburban
jail.
with the 2019 registration?
Yeah, I just drive to the bus stop, and the bus picks me up and takes me all the way to Cactus, Texas.
Right. Why can't you get the registration updated?
Because it's in my uncle's name. The car title's in his name.
And is your uncle around?
Yes,
Can you talk to him?
yes, I can.
Oh, there's problems.
And like maybe go get the registration and all that?
He's got warrants or some other issue. I don't know what, but
Are you wanting to change the title to your name, or do you just want your uncle to go get the registration updated?
Oh, I need to change it in my name, but I can't change it in my name because I've been having those tickets.
I don't think that
another
would
strong
have prevented
possibility.
you from being able to change it into your name, but because that's just up at the tax office where they're not going to check you for warrants.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know. I've never been in that situation. I just know. Yeah. So now that the warrants are gone, come see me Monday by 4. Okay. And then start working on getting the registration updated. I hate for people to spend money on these tickets when it's in your power and control to change that situation, right?
Yeah.
Or at least it's in your uncle's.
Yeah, my mom tell me all the time, like, you keep driving that car. I was like, well, that's the only way I got get the way to get to work.
Your mama knows the truth. She knows the truth. So, okay, Mr. Steiger, we'll see you Monday at 4. Okay, thank you.
All right. And then there was one. Let's close this thing out. Let's close her down. Judge Hamilton, let's do this thing. That was my favorite appearance of the morning so far. I still don't know what happened, but the judge assumes that he can fix this and wants to be nice and is trying to give him advice. But my guess is underneath all that is a pile of problems that don't make it that easy. That's my guess. I don't know the specifics. That's my guess. Come on, process of elimination. We got one more. Judge, you can do this. I know you can. I have not. But Kurt and John did. I hear it's good. All right. Guess we have to do it.
Yeah. Without getting into further detail, there were drugs involved that people were giving to me that ended up being glue. Like I smoked some glue and stuff. I thought I was smoking crack.
Oh no. Do we have a tint case? It's too early for me to go off on a tint rant.
Come on up, sir. Come on up.
I'm not ready for that. Oh, this poor guy.
Do you need a translator? Okay.
Oh, good Lord. He's got a bad wheel and needs a translator. This is not encouraging.
Judge, you want me to dial it or?
Oh, I'll dial it. Because I can't hardly hear it when you dial it.
Okay.
Thank you, though.
Welcome to Language Line Solutions. Please enter your 6-digit contact key. For Spanish, press 1. For other, please speak the name of the desired language.
Swahili?
Oh, yeah.
I understood. Swahili. If this is correct, say yes or press 1. If this is it, please hold.
Thank you for calling Language Learning Solutions. My name is Mohammed. ID 256749. I'm a Swahili interpreter. How can I help you?
Hi, this is Judge Hamilton with the Amarillo Municipal Court. I'm here with Jean-Marie Kanabwisha. And I'm speaking with him over Zoom. So as loudly as you can speak will be helpful. Thank you. Mr. Kanabwisha, you were charged with the offense of parking in a fire lane.
I'm duly impressed. They picked up a Swahili interpreter that fast. I really am.
That was from March 30th of 2022 in front of the Potter County Courthouse.
Na nakueleza kwamba hiyo ilikuwa ni mwaka huu wa 2022 tarehe 13 mwezi wa 3.
You may plead not guilty, no contest, or guilty.
Anakueleza kwamba unaweza kubali shtaka na unaweza kusema pia umekataa shtaka.
If you plead not guilty, I'll set a bond on your case. If you plead guilty or no contest, I will time serve you.
Kueleza kwamba unaweza ukasema kwamba hujakubali shtaka, kueleza kwamba ukikataa shtaka utakuwa unapewa bond au kubali shtaka pia na kueleza kwamba atakuelekea.
Ni kijana wangu amepaki, wewe naijua, ni kijana wangu amepaki kwenye line fire, lakini nakubali kwa sababu ni mtoto wangu.
Nobody likes a Swahili speaking Sav sit. I mean, that's tough.
I cannot hear what he's saying.
Just okay. Yeah. Ask him to repeat himself.
Nasema hivi, ni kijana wangu, my son is my son. I know is my son. Nakubali yenye jaji.
Oh, that your son was driving the car?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, yes, ma'am. He's saying that his son was driving in the car, but he pleaded guilty.
Well, you can't plead guilty if you weren't driving the car. So I'm going to enter a not guilty plea for you.
Kaka anakueleza kwamba hawezi kubali shtaka na sio wewe ambaye ulikuwa na ile jaji. Hawezi kubali na sio wewe.
No. You'll have to bring your son with you to court, and your son will have to take care of the ticket. You can't. I can't let you plead if you were not the one driving.
Anakueleza kwamba hawezi kuendelea na sio wewe mwenyewe ambao ulikuwa unaendesha lile gari. Kile kitu ambacho kitafanyika ni eti utakuwa unakuja na kijana wako kule kwenye koti ili wewe mwenyewe gharamikie tiketi yake, sio wewe.
When you come on Monday, bring your son with you.
Nakwambia kwamba ukifika kule siku ya kwanza beba kijana wako.
Police Central.
Yes, to the police department.
Nitauliza nani? Nitauliza jaji nani?
If this really was the son, he's gonna get a whooping.
What is it? I'm sorry, say that again.
Yeah, he does what he does what he's doing, and so that when he comes to court, he can ask for your name and be directed to you.
Okay, well, he'll either see me or another judge on Monday, either one of us, and we can help him. But he needs to bring his son with him to court.
Kwamba kule inawezekana kuwa ni yeye ambaye atakutumia hata ama hakimu mwingine ama jaji mwingine, lakini anakuambia cha muhimu ni kuhakikisha kwamba umekuja na kijana wako.
Kwa sababu nimetumikia hiyo jela, hawezi kuitoa, ni mtoto wangu, hawezi kuitoa.
Samahani sijakuelewa, sorry I didn't get him man. Samahani sijakuelewa kaka.
Kwa sababu nimetumikia hela hiyo jela, nimefungwa kwa hiyo tiketi, hawezi kuivuta kwa sababu ni mtoto wangu.
Ulikuwa unasema umetumikia jela?
Si nimefungwa, si niko jela.
Okay. And he's asking, because he's already in jail, is it not possible for him to continue with the case?
No, not if okay, Mr. Kanabushwa, you cannot plead guilty to a case if you were not the one who parked the vehicle in the fire lane. If it was your son, he needs to come in with you and just take responsibility for it. It's not a big deal. It's a parking ticket.
Thank you.
I don't know. He's incarcerated over it right now.
Okay.
Wacha kijana wako ambaye agharamike mwenyewe. Wakati ambapo unakuja kwanza, unakuja na yeye.
Ndio, hawezi kunibadilisha siku kwa sababu siku ya kwanza narudi kazi Amazon. Napatikana niko off Wednesday. Monday, you work Monday, Tuesday, you have it off Wednesday, go back to job Thursday, Friday.
Wednesday is whatever. I find that accent charming.
It's possible for you to switch the day from Monday to Wednesday because on Monday he's going to work at Amazon.
He wants to come in on Wednesday.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, that's
Wednesday,
fine.
Judge.
I'll switch it to Wednesday. He has to be here by, and now this is the only thing you're in jail for, right? You're going to get out of jail once we take care of this ticket.
Kaka anakueleza kwamba hii ndio kitu ambacho mmekuweka jela, ni kweli? Anauliza kama ile tiketi ndio imekuweka jela, hakuna kosa lingine?
Hakuna.
He's telling you that he is in jail because of the ticket. Nothing
Yeah.
else.
Okay. So I'm going to set your bond
Oh, good
return
Lord.
date to be November 9th. That's Wednesday at 2:00.
Kaka anakueleza kwamba atakuwa anahamisha ile siku ya kule kusikilizwa, itakuwa ni mwezi wa 11 tarehe 9, itakuwa ni siku ya 3 na itakuwa ni saa 8. Sawa sawa.
Bring your child with you.
Okay, sawa.
Na anakueleza hakikisha kwamba umebeba kijana wako, ubebe kijana wako ukienda.
Yeah, ilikuwa ni sitakuwa siku ya 3 saa ngapi?
November 9th at 4:00.
It really is.
November 9th at 2:00. That's Wednesday.
Kama siku ya 3 mwezi wa 11 tarehe 9.
No, this is in Texas.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you. We'll see you Wednesday at 2. Don't
I've had a
forget.
lot of clients just like this guy.
Asante sana, mtaonana hiyo siku. Kwaheri.
Naweza nikarudi nyumbani sasa hivi?
Is it possible for him to go home right now?
That's between him and the deputy.
Yes.
Anakueleza kwamba hiyo mtakuwa mnafanya uamuzi kule, sio yeye ambaye anaamua.
Yes. Okay.
Thank you. You're free to go to your pod.
Nakueleza asante au unaweza ukatoka pale.
Thank you, interpreter.
Thank you. Okay, thank you so much, ma'am, for using our tactic. Have a good one. Bye.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Well, there you have it. A little Java Injustice. We got a special bonus this morning. We had Swahili and Amarillo with the new judge, who I like. We just need to cut out the gaps in between. Quality material down there, but we gotta call the cases quicker. Got to call the cases. All right, thanks for coming out. I appreciate it. I literally was just having coffee. It turned into a lot of fun. We went on 3 different. We went to Georgia, we went to Genesee County, and we went to Texas. None of it planned. It was literally just a way for me to have coffee with you guys, and I really enjoyed it. I will see you all soon.